Hello and welcome to the Dandy Funhouse, the home of your favorite frivolities. I'm your host, Neil Dandy, and today I am not coming to you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Oh no, it's a family trip on the road to the great state of Florida and a trip to BUSCH GARDENS, Tampa. Let's step into the funhouse.
Where am I?
You just entered the Dandy Funhouse.
Two egg McMuffins, a McGriddles meal, another.
Right, we just drove through the gates of BUSCH GARDENS. Myself, got Evan back there, and Michelle's over here. And we have Emma Lou. Emma Lou, that's right. We're bringing our doggy. They do have a kennel on site. Right now, it's like $25 per day, which is a pretty good deal. It's an indoor kennel. And we are just waiting to get in and pay for our parking and get settled. And I don't know if we're going to have to walk over to the park or take a tram over to the park or if they'll let the dog on the tram. So we're going to find out together. All right, we got parked. Standard parking, $30. I was reading online a lot of places that it was $25. We got here, it was $30. Not from their website, just reviews. So apparently that's gone up in the past year or two. But we're going up to the tram. I'm not sure if you can walk over a bridge to get there. We're going to find out if they let us on the tram with the dog or what. Okay, the answer to whether or not you can bring a non-service animal onto the trams is no. But there's a good reason that it's no. And it's not because it's a safety hazard or anything like that. It's because right next to the tram entrance, you've got your pedestrian entrance right here, but more important than that, right there behind us is the pet kennel, so you don't need to take your pet onto the tram, period, at all. Come on, Emma, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Woohoo! Okay, well, check-in wasn't half bad. Nice, clean place. The people were super, super nice, and the staff members all wanted to come up and meet Emma Lou. And the good thing is it's right next to where you get on the tram, so once you drop your pet off, you can then go and get on the trams, and you don't have to take the 7-minute walk over to the park. So let's go ahead and get on these trams and get to the park. And another courtesy, when we came back from the kennel, because we had already gone through the line for the tram, they recognized us and put us right on. So,
welcome to BUSCH GARDENS, Tampa Bay. Now through January 2nd, enjoy Christmas Town.
okay, so we just started walking up there, figuring we could bypass the ticket booths and all that stuff because we already have our tickets, e-tickets. And now we're back outside, and this is the line. It is freaking obnoxiously long, and it doesn't look like it's moving. Maybe they haven't started letting people in yet. Is it 10 o'clock yet? The park opens at 10. What time you got?
I don't know.
All right. Maybe it just hasn't started open, but wow, I did not expect that. We're back out in the parking lot now. Oh, looks like people are starting to move.
It's the tram stop technically, but
Yeah. All right, so I've got my first complaint. It's not the size of the line. The size of the line, it is what it is. They hadn't really opened the gate yet, and it is starting to move. But I will say that my first complaint is that there's nobody out here saying, hey, if you've got your tickets, you need to be over here in this line. This is your line. Otherwise, you need to go here. There's nobody directing you or making this make sense to you at all. Okay, so it's just a couple minutes later now, and it's maybe 5 after 10, 10 after 10, something like that. And they did send somebody out to make sense of the line and get people corralled the right way.
It was
and
Eddie, the same guy who told us
Yeah.
that we could get in the front of the tram.
yeah, real nice guy who we met over by the kennels came over here and started making sense of the line and letting people know where they gotta go. So I think they probably just had a little hiccup here at the start of their day, and but it looks like it's getting straightened out now. And well, it might take 15-20 minutes to get on in, but whatever, that's all right. Okay, so that's another confusing thing. It says ticket and pass sales entrance, but see, the big word is entrance, so a lot of people are just going to see entrance and they're going to go there thinking that's where they need to go to get in. But you know, we already have our tickets. I mean, we didn't make that mistake, but I'd say someone less observant probably happens all the time. People go right into the ticket line when they already have tickets because they see the big word entrance. So they probably be good if they got rid of the word entrance and just put ticket and pass sales here, something like that, and then ticket holders. They could use better directionals, better signage, better organization upon the entrance. But we've been in this line now for maybe 10, 15 minutes now, and as you can see, we're actually moving pretty good. So, you know, once it starts moving, it's moving. So we're about to be in the park, I'd say probably in the next 5 minutes. So all good. And we are in. All right, so here's the map of the park, and as you can see, it's laid out in a big loop, so that's really nice. And there's a couple QR codes for the Christmastown map and the Busch Gardens map, so we'll get that. So everything in this section right here, as soon as we came in and went to the left, is Gwazi this and Gwazi that, Gwazi climb, Gwazi gliders. So we must be in Gwazi land, I'm guessing. I didn't really look at it that closely. And oh, there's Christmastown Village. I don't know what time they let people into that, but apparently we can't get in there yet because those look like the gates and they do not look open. And we're coming up on the Kangaloom, an interactive kangaroo experience. And you know how different theme parks have different tie-ins, like Hanna-Barbera or Muppets or what have you? The tie-in for Busch Gardens is Sesame Street. So I got some thoughts about Sesame Street. It might irk some people, but you know, you can't tell me that Sesame Street is not a business. Sesame Street is big, big, big business. Merchandising, theme parks, movie characters galore. So why do they get our public tax money? Why do they get that for the public television? Why in the world do they get that? I hear a train a-coming. It's a-coming around the bend. It comes right there.
But before the train departs, I have a few safety reminders for you. Because she's always laying down. Grant zebras are the smallest of the zebra species. Run up to 55 miles per hour. And did you know that zebras are brown and white and not black and white?
And it does not matter where you go on the planet, there's always a very long line for God's chicken. what would any amusement park be without an old-timey carousel? Hey, Evan and I got in line to do the Stanley Falls Flume log ride. Here we go. Floating down a river. They don't even have seat belts on this ride. It's a little late now.
Are we gonna be fine?
Probably not. Oh. Dude, this is the big one.
Please sit upright.
I was so scared.
We survived.
Yeah, barely. It was great.
Okay, after a midday doggy walk, we are back in the park here. And we're doing the edge of Africa and a little primate walkthrough, and that's going to be about it for us. Well, our day here at BUSCH GARDENS, Tampa, Florida, is drawing to a close. And we are egressing out the exit. Hey guys, did you have fun? Fun? And here we are back in beautiful Murfreesboro, Tennessee at the Dandy Ranch, home of the Dandy Funhouse Studios. And I got my little mug of Christmas cheer going on here. It's just filtered water, folks, not much. And I'm sitting here editing the episode. How often do you get to see a show host do that? Sit here with the headphones on, editing their episode and doing the wrap-up. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what I liked about BUSCH GARDENS and what I didn't. Tampa, Florida, BUSCH GARDENS. First, I'm going to go start off with the positives. The staff is incredible, wonderful pet accommodations. It's a pretty good bargain when you compare to the cheese that you'd put out at the House of Mouse or the cheddar you'd spend at Universal. Great bargain, the SeaWorld BUSCH GARDENS team of theme parks in Florida. You can't do much better than that. It's a really unique experience with the animals and the rides, and that's kind of been their winning formula for a long, long time, and it's worth it. The cons now, they were very short-staffed, and I understand that's a problem a lot of people are dealing with right now, but when it takes you an hour just to get a sandwich, that's a big, big problem. And not just from Chick-fil-A. I'm talking about the various places that were open. It was taking an hour just to get through the line. And as a result, we didn't get any lunch the whole time we were there. We just skipped it all together. We just heard from everybody else that was there how long it was taking. And it was like, you know, I'm not spending that much of my day doing this. Also, the Christmas town was closed during the daytime. It's Christmas time. I understand there's lights and everything that happen at night, but for people who aren't going to be there at night and are just doing a day trip and aren't spending 20 hours at the dang park, open it up and let us walk through it at least and see some Christmas stuff. That would be real nice at Christmas time. Also, it's either big thrill rides or little kiddie rides and not a lot else in between unless you're going around seeing animals. That's where Universal and Disney has them beat. They've got experiences that you get on, you can go on as a family that aren't high impact, but that you see neat things and you can interact with, things like that. And BUSCH GARDENS just doesn't have that. Big tip, if you're going for the coasters, this is a big roller coaster park. Get the Fast Pass or all you're going to do is stand in line all day. But that's pretty much the deal with almost any theme park. But anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to have to give Busch Gardens Tampa, Florida a solid 6.5. Because I did like it. They've just got some issues right now that they're going to have to deal with. Anyway, if you'd like to deal with us on a good way and fill our stockings for Christmas, you can check out the patronage page at dandyfunhouse.com. Supporters get access to exclusive bonus material, and super supporters, well, I'll find some stuff around the house here that Mrs. Dandy wants me to unload on some unsuspecting folks, and I'll send you that in the mail if you give me a mailing address. Anyway, come on back here real soon. I'm going to be, you know what I'm going to be doing real soon? On the way home, as we were going through Alabama, I picked up a Stuckey's Pecan log roll, the classic from a roadside stand, and Stuckey's is overhauling their brand, and I'm going to do a little dive into that because it's a piece of American history here that's making a comeback, and I think it belongs here at the Dandy Funhouse. So come on back here, share some time with us, because everything's going to be fun and dandy. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy Merry Christmas.